Well, hello. I'm putting out a bunch of videos because I'm gonna scatter them out. I keep saying it's gonna be the last one of tonight. It's 9 o'clock where I am, and I need to spend some time with my son who lives here now and my wife, and I will. But I'm having a great time. And I asked her if it was okay. She said yes, and I didn't hear that. Yeah, it's okay, kind of thing. That you hear your wife's voice. She's like, yeah, if you're having fun, do it. So I'm gonna do it. So when I was in high school, and everybody was listening to, my good friends were listening to Zeppelin, and so I was listening to Kiss. Still, I mean, even at that point, late junior high, early high school, and then I switched and started listening to Sabbath, a lot of Alice Cooper. But one of my favorite songs by them was Detroit Rock City. Um, and I love the band, love the makeup. It pissed my parents off so bad. I mean, we had a guy come on our church, actually, guest speaker, talked about Kiss and how they were Satan's kings in Satan's service or something. And it's all, anyway, you know me, I don't proselytize. I have my beliefs, you have yours. I'm not trying to win you over to my side. But I do think that whole satanic thing is bullshit. If you listen to some of the interviews they did at this time and later, they talked about it. You know, it's theater, right? And they wanted to put theater in their music, and I loved them theater, right? My grandmother gave me $7 when my grandfather was still alive, and told me not to say anything so I could run down and buy Love Gun, and I hated it. Honestly, it was the last Kiss album I owned. I didn't know anything after that. But another Kiss story, and I'll be quiet. I stayed home from a very cool killer party in high school because I heard Kiss was going to be live on television on Halloween. It was a Halloween party, and I waited and waited. It was like 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night. They finally got to it, and it was them lip syncing with the Halloween decorations behind them, and not live at all. And it was absolutely terrible. I hated it. And by the time I got to the party, I mean, everybody was wasted, drunk, and where have you been? And ashamed. I didn't tell them that's what I waited for. I was ashamed to say so. So Kiss, you owe me a party. Uh, this is Kiss, Detroit Rock City, and then the cover is going to be by Sershen&Zaritskaya. And so I made sure I hadn't done this yet, so I have not. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go.
Detroit, Pontiac, Michigan youth was reported dead at the scene of a head-on collision on Grand Avenue this morning. Was reportedly driving on the wrong side of the boulevard when he struck a delivery truck and was catapulted through the windshield of his car. The driver of the truck is reported to be uninjured. The identities of both men are being withheld by local police. County legislators today are expected to rally to the aid of striking longshoremen in hopes of ending the 9-month deadline.
tell you, if you really listen to this, Gene Simmons was a great bass player. And yeah, they became kind of cartoon characters, but Gene's a great bass player.
I'm so alive. I hear my song playing on the radio. It goes. Get up, everybody's gonna move their feet. Get down, everybody's gonna leave their seat.
Wow. Okay. I think there's still a little bit more left on that. That's okay. You know how many memories that brings back to me, guys? And that was a long time ago. I had like I said, I had every album up to Love Gun, and I didn't really listen to them at all after that. Very, very disappointed in the album. Maybe if I went back and listened to it now, I'd have some appreciation for it, but the first couple albums were great. Detroit Rock City, the song on the album Destroyer was great. This is a cover by Sershen&Zaritskaya featuring Kim and Shturmak. So here we go. This band is very, very tight. I should know where they're from, guys, and I don't. It's Sershen&Zaritskaya. And let me get this covered, and we'll talk to you a little bit. Said a lot about Kiss, right? So I won't really say anything else about them, except say, again, that they played a large part in my childhood, and a lot of my peers. We lived here in Fort Smith, especially because they represented our form of rebellion, right? I was, I don't know how old I was, in my late teens, middle to late teens. And but this right here is such a good cover of that song. And I know that I've done some Sershen&Zaritskaya, if not on this channel, on my bride's channel. But if you'll go check it out, it's Susu and the Wolfman. That's S-U-E, and the Wolfman. I'm the Wolfman. And check it out. What we do is we do reactions, and we started out with Nightwish, and then we went to Nightwish adjacent bands like Sabaton and Tommy Johansson, and now we're into a guy named Ren. I don't know anything about him. I don't know if it's a group or just a guy. We actually reacted to one today. As a matter of fact, it was outstanding. So I hope you come back, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Hit like if you liked the video and you liked either one of these songs versions. Like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I'm not trying to get a bunch of numbers. I just want to know that there are other people that like covers of things that I like. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, because if you like it, they will. Hit the notification bell so you'll see when I get other stuff to do or other stuff done. And comment down below. From now on, if you comment and you put a cover in there, I will certainly do that. But I want you to go to, this is Anothercoverlover16 at gmail.com. Gmail.com, and that's going to be where I'm going to be checking for suggestions from now on, because they've been getting buried, and I know I missed some. And if you haven't heard yours by now, please go to that email and send me an email from your email to that one. And again, I'm not trying to pry into anybody's thing, and if you can comment and put it in the comments section if you're more comfortable doing it that way. But if you don't mind me having your email address, please send that to me that way. It's going to be a lot easier to take care of. All right, guys. Again, thank you very much, and peace, and come back and see me, right?